Program prospek ini bertujuan menciptakan branding produk rotan di Indonesia yang ramah lingkungan, agar mampu meningkatkan dampak akan terus berkomitmen untuk membeli. PUPUK atau Perkumpulan untuk Peningkatan Usaha Kecil sebagai sebuah LSM yang didirikan oleh berbagai tokoh nasional antara lain Adi Sasono dan Dawam Raharjo yang peduli pada pengembangan usaha kecil sejak tahun 1988 akan menindaklanjuti melalui gelaran International Rattan Forum dilaksanakan selama 13 sampai dengan 16 November 2016. Dimulai Cirebon 13 sampai dengan 14 November dan kemudian dilanjutkan rangkaian dialog di gedung Kementerian Jakarta pada 15 sampai dengan 16 November 2016.
Rattan, actually, I was started with Rattan in 1989. I started with Rattan. And until now, it has been since 89 until now. But actually, I was introduced into Rattan by getting a job opportunity in Malaysia. It was a Malaysian company who asked me to join them, and I went there and worked there for 1 year. But after 1 year, we split, and then I started my own company. But the start was by import.
What did you import?
I beg your pardon?
What kind of products did you import?
No, here, what you see here, Rattan furniture. So we started with Rattan furniture. When we started with our own business, immediately we started importing Rattan furniture. But first from Malaysia, and then because my love is from Indonesia, then she pushed me and said, "You better buy from Indonesia." So I started talking with the embassy and.
Selamat pagi, kita berada di Jensen, pabrik dan Jensen. Ownernya ini adalah orang Denmark dan istrinya orang Indonesia. Jensen dan istri Perak. Jadi di produksi ini untuk di pabrik sendiri dari setengah jadi hingga menjadi dan diekspor ke luar negeri. Untuk sebelum jadinya dari awal framing dan sebagainya dilakukan di kelas subkontraktor. Yang kalau bisa dilihat di sini adalah ini proses pengikatan dari frame-frame untuk kursi rotan sendiri dan pemasangan sofa pada kursi rotan. Bisa dilihat.
Ini juga partner dari PUPUK juga ya?
Iya, ini partner dari prospek PUPUK dan SNV Nederlands.
Apa yang dibantu oleh prospek NV dan juga prospek untuk perusahaan Jensen ini, Pak?
Prospek sendiri kita akan concern pada inclusive business. Jadi bagaimana si company ini pabrik lebih perhatian terhadap si kontraktor di luar. Jadi produksi yang sebelum masuk ke dalam pabrik. Jadi jika dalam pabrik sudah memiliki syarat-syarat keselamatan kerja, terus pembayaran kepada pegawai yang sesuai dengan UMR, itu ditularkan juga kepada si kontraktor. Jadi kalau kita lihat di sini kayak banyak assembly point, terus ada sign tanda-tanda keselamatan kerja dan jalur area kerja yang selamat, itu hasil dari nasihat kita kepada pabrik dan kepada subkontraktor. Jadi kerjasama dari situ. Dan kita melakukan semacam grouping atau kita pengusaha-pengusaha pabrik dikumpulkan dan untuk memberikan perhatian khusus kepada subkontraktor mereka.
Kegiatan ini diawali peninjauan ke beberapa industri rotan di Cirebon dan Desa Wisata Rotan Galmantro, Tegalwangi, Cirebon yang merupakan inisiasi prospek Indonesia dengan Bapeda Kabupaten Cirebon dan Lembaga Kolaborasi Rotan Ramah Lingkungan di Cirebon.
You make it, then they buy it. But you can have your greatest idea and make something and you bring it to the market and show it to dealers and all. That's not what we do.
And you cannot know all the demands of each market if you are working worldwide.
Untuk kegiatan di Jakarta akan menjadi sasaran diskusi seluruh pemangku kepentingan yang memiliki kepedulian pada industri rotan ramah lingkungan di Indonesia, serta meliputi kelestarian hutannya. Dengan dilaksanakannya kegiatan ini, maka kami mengharapkan upaya peningkatan nilai tambah bagi industri rotan semakin meningkat, termasuk nilai ekspor rotan dan brand rotan Indonesia semakin dikenal. Sehingga dengan semakin dikenalnya rotan Indonesia yang ramah lingkungan, upaya menjaga kelestarian alam dan lingkungan Indonesia semakin terlihat nyata karena berkurangnya penambang kayu sebagai bahan baku industri.
Sudah berapa tahun kerja di sini, Bu? 3 tahun. Setiap hari kerja dari jam berapa, Bu?
Dari jam 8 sampai jam 4.
Betah di sini?
Ya sementara mencari uang buat sekolah anak.
Asli dari Cirebon, Ibu?
Asli dari sini.
Ya, terima kasih.
Selamat siang.
Selamat siang, Pak.
Good morning.
Ya.
Thank you very much for your visit. You're most welcome to PT Rattan in Cirebon. My name is Untuk, and I'm the representative of this company since 2013. So before that, we had the company in Germany, but in 2003, I moved to Cirebon, because we had problems with the salaries and with getting raw materials, you know all these stories. So I am in Cirebon since 2003, and what you see here is very, very special, because our company is producing a product with a German technology which is more than 100 years old. So Mr. Gerhard No. And we have been trained in a school in Lichtenfels for 3 years to learn about the techniques of making rattan constructions and the weaving. From there on, we opened a company, and my father opened this company, and we produce exactly and precisely after this technique. What you see now here is, sadly enough, it's the last company in the world who's working this way, but it's working the right way. We do not use any nails or screws for rattan. What you will see here, because we go through the company, you will see how we produce it by joining, by doweling, and by gluing. And it is a complete different furniture. What you will see here, this is the pure truth. We are talking about the most sustainable furniture able to be produced. I tell you why. We have 3 different stages. First of all, it's the material. The material rattan, it's like a plant. So this is what we have it in Sumatra. So there, the rattan is growing like a plant, and he needs, because a rattan plant needs a tree to climb up, and then it falls down again, it goes back to the sun again. So when it's old enough, like let's say 10 to 14 years, then it's strong enough, and some farmers will cut it by machete, one by one. So what happens then? This plant is not dying, and you don't have to replant it. It is growing again like grass. So you wait another 5 to 7 years to cut on the same area again. So do not mix it up with rattan or with wood. We don't need any machinery. We don't destroy the forest, something like this. We go there by foot. We have a machete. We have no machinery. We cut it by hand, pull it out, take it to a street or to a river, and bring it to places where it's been processed, where we cook the material and where we chain and make it clear. So there will be no harm to the forest, and it will grow all the time. In rattan, in Indonesia, the rattan is so big, the amount is so big that we can never produce everything. So whatever we do, it is absolutely sustainable and eco-friendly material this way. When it comes here, we proceed this, let's say the German know how to make the rattan. and then we start making it through the joining and this, make a product which is very long lasting. So we are not talking about 6 weeks guarantee, we are talking perhaps 25 years guarantee. Because once it's done, you can see that down here, you'll see this kind of furniture cannot go off. Can you tell me how you're gonna ruin this kind of furniture? Is this not working? So we basically, theoretically, we can give a lifetime warranty of this furniture. So, and since this product, again, you will see that it's like 95% handmade. We have no machines. Handicraft, pure handicraft. So if you count everything together, sustainable, by not using a lot of energy, by not wasting something, and by having a design and a way of doing it, and the way the material is growing and we harvest it, if you count this together, this is the most sustainable furniture worldwide. So, and I don't know why we cannot sell. This is it. Everybody is talking about sustainability, eco-friendliness and what have you. If you go down to the retailer, they just say, okay, we don't care, we care just about the price. So that's why I'm very happy that you're here, and I can show you an exception. Because all the rattan you see, perhaps already saw, this is like standard. And standard, of course, is not the way you make the future. You have to go extraordinary ways to create a new market worldwide. This can be sold worldwide. It can be sold locally, and it can, of course, sold worldwide. Here we have very successful and talented designers. We are working with German designers, we are working with Indonesian designers. We are working with the most valuable brands in Europe, and I come later on to something brand new. There you can see that they already put the rattan again on a high level, which is very important, so people can value and adore this kind of furniture again. Very important. So now coming up to the latest news, I'm very happy and proud to announce that I sold my company to the best company in Indonesia I know. The company is called Vivere. This company is already 30 years on the market and is the biggest manufacturer for interior design constructing. Also for IT, and they have 5 companies, and I'm number 6, correct? Yes. Mr. Prayatno now is my boss. He is the director president of this company, and I will not go home. I will stay the next 3 years here, because the performance we do now, the change who come in here will be dramatic. So we have a lot of plans how to grow this company. With that, of course, you need a lot of investment, and with this company we have a plan to become not the one of the special one, but also one of the biggest one. So this is the plan for the next 3 years. This is the part of Pak Prayatno to tell you how we do that in the future. And after that, I would like to invite you to see the floor, to see the people and how they create a rattan furniture. Thank you.
Thanks Pak Agus. Baik, selamat siang. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I speak on bahasa, sorry. Seperti tadi Pak Agus katakan, di mana per Oktober AIDA ini resmi diakuisisi oleh Vivere Group, di mana Vivere Group sudah berusaha 32 tahun sampai dengan tahun ini. Vivere Group ya. Jadi kalau Anda lihat di mall-mall ada lifestyle retail, toko-toko Vivere, itu salah satu anak perusahaan Vivere Group yang fokus concern di bidang retail. Sebelum kami mengakuisisi PT AIDA di bulan Oktober tahun ini, 2 tahun sebelumnya kami adalah buyer PT AIDA. Jadi khusus untuk pengembangan produk rotan di showroom Vivere, 2 tahun yang lalu, sejak 2 tahun yang lalu kami telah bekerja sama dan membeli produk AIDA untuk di showroom lokal. Jadi
karena rotan itu secara budaya kita belum begitu familiar dikonsumsi oleh masyarakat Indonesia, ya, jadi perlu edukasi lebih jauh. Bahkan rotan itu sebenarnya jauh lebih kuat, lebih indah daripada kayu jika kita memang memproduksinya yang baik dan benar. Nah, untuk itu Vivere punya moral obligation untuk ikut memasarkan produk rotan. Dan setelah kami milih beberapa tempat industri rotan, salah satunya kita menemukan salah satu workshop yang berproduksi dalam model cara handicraft. Tapi kebetulan standarnya bisa high end, standarnya bisa produk eksklusif. Nah, untuk itulah kami bekerja sama dengan PT AIDA sudah 2 tahun yang lalu. Pembicaraan demi pembicaraan kita ternyata cocok dan sesuai, berkolaborasi untuk mengembangkan PT AIDA ini ke negara-negara di luar Jerman dan Italia, bisa ke China, bisa ke Singapura, bisa ke Amerika dan negara-negara lain. Maka untuk itu kita bersepakat berkolaborasi memperbesar agar productivity daripada PT AIDA yang tadi disebut Akers adalah murni handicraft akan menjadi lebih besar lagi dalam produksi rotan di Indonesia dan ekspor ke negara-negara lain selain Jerman dan Italia yang sekarang sudah menjadi negara tujuan ekspor itu sendiri.
Selamat siang. Good afternoon for Mr. Max and Mr. Kevin, Mr. Casey, and Glenn. Yeah, welcome to Cirebon. This is Cirebon. Based on the history, even in Cirebon, no rattan forest. All of the rattan forest in outer island. Sumatera, Kalimantan, Silabes, and Papua, and also Maluku. But since 2019, the Cirebon people start to doing for rattan business. For example, my grandfather is also starting for the rattan business on about 1920, and then start from small, and for the long time and long term, bigger and bigger, and start 1985 we go to export since our government ban the rattan material to export, because you know Mr. Kevin, more than 80% rattan in the world is in Indonesia. The rest about 20% is in Thailand, Philippines, Vietnam, and others. So for that material, we have the domination value. We have the domination value more than 80% rattan in Indonesia. So we concern how to make the added value from rattan. So together with your program in Prospect or International Rattan Forum, that is very synchron, because we know that rattan in the forest, even in the jungle, must be maintained together, because the correlation to climate is how to we maintain our climate, because rattan is no prints for the climate direct, but the tree of the wood is like what you know?
Climb up.
Yeah, climb up.
Climb up.
Climb up. So we maintain together with rattan, wood, and others planters. That is the first main, and the second one, rattan for the rattan business is we get for the devisa like in dollars, and then we absorb. The ratio is $1 billion US dollars. We absorb for about 500,000 labor. So for us, rattan commodity is very important for the local market and also for international market. And today, we said thank you very much for the prospect and also Mr. Kevin, Max, today, Karen and Casey to come to the central of rattan activity in Indonesia. So the old story for the rattan business is in Cirebon. Cirebon population, we have two demographic area. In Indonesia called is Kabupaten and Kota Madya. Two major. Kabupaten Cirebon is for about 2 million the population, and Cirebon Kota Madya is for about 300,000 population. So now maybe 2.5 million population for the totally Cirebon. And then the location is very strategic because Cirebon is in the map between the center of Java and Jakarta. You go from Jakarta to Cirebon only 3 hours, to Bandung 3 hours, and the next year we have the international airport in Cirebon, Kertajati, and from this house to Kertajati new airport is only 25 minutes. So Cirebon is very strategic, and also we will build some port, seaport in Cirebon. Jokowi plan many new port for the seaport. One of that is in Cirebon. Based on that data and that plan, Cirebon is one of the area prospective for the business, local, regional, and also the global. Okay, that is the simple our presentation.